We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually hit to that other sidelines. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Gibbs now from the gun, and they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only made it to 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Gibbs again. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bears first down.
Here's ETN on first down. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's another Bears first down.
Working inside the red zone. Jump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Goff on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is Gibbs on second down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Value 3, value 3.
Goff off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. Matthew Wright for the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
40-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on 1st. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go right back to ETN. When he gets in, touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. They Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, it's gone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action here with Goff. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Has him running the comeback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
180.
He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. Delivers another move. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. We'll have him gain about a handful there. From his secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Caught by his back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to Gibbs now on second. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Again, it's Gibbs.
Down is well.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
That's brought in by Lovett. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. And we need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches.
Go, come on! 180!
Off to the air now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Running the read option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. That's more of the catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. They did it! He made the interception!
Bro, there was so much space in the left. Why did he throw it behind him?
That's just a bad decision.
Killing me, bro.
It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal. Trying to run it in, ETN. And he kicks it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth.
No way.
Travis ETN,
No way.
the touchdown.
Look at my kick, it's crazy.
Santos connects on the point
That's
after.
crazy.
And the Bears push the lead up to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Headed out right. Caught near the sideline. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9. Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's going deep this time.
He honestly could have been this
Brought
time.
in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Crazy.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's hitting pretty backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions down by 12. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Cut. Like 20. 2 for 1. Set.
From the gun, Goff. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Desperation time here.
There's just no way.
This is
He just got
we
that.
are not done here yet.
There's no way he got that ball.
Man, Brock,
There's
that
no way he
defense
got
held
that
up
ball.
3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. And finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play
no way it's
out
not
over
big,
those last
man.
4 plays.
And his play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burned your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for the marker on 2nd. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock. And that should clinch them this win. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Seriously, gotta stop throwing picks like that.